A big hello to the SME friends. I am Atul Raja, a career marketer, having dabbled in branding and marketing for almost 3 decades now. It's a pleasure to speak to you on this topic of building global brands in the SME sector. I must thank India SME Accelerator Network for this opportunity. Let me start by a quick recap of what a global brand is and why it is beneficial for SME friends to aspire to become one. A global brand in a nutshell is the fructification of a long-term process, symbolizing certain common traits across multinational markets, like the respect it commands, the consistent image and identity, and the attendant perception of certain qualities like innovation, reliability, or even prestige. Then the question arises as to why would you aspire to become a global brand? For starters, accessing international market allows for new customer bases, increased sales, and additional revenue streams. This can also potentially reduce dependence on a single market, thereby mitigating business risk. Global brands are often perceived as successful, reliable, and of high quality. This means enhanced reputation. Global brands also tend to attract better qualified talent who are drawn to the prestige of the organization and also possibly better career opportunities. Similarly, a global brand can give SMEs the competitive edge, allowing them to stand out in crowded markets and potentially charge premium prices. Also, expansion into multiple markets can help a company achieve economies of scale, lower per unit costs, and improve profitability. Finally, a global brand can be more appealing to investors as it often signifies a successful business model and offers potential for significant growth and returns. However, it's important to note that becoming a global brand involves localization, it involves regulatory compliance, and possibly new operations or supply chains. It also requires adaptability and a deep understanding of local cultures, consumer behaviors, and business practices. Therefore, SMEs must carefully consider their strategies and resources when aspiring to become a global brand. Most of us know that the SME sector in India is the growth engine of the country's economy, accounting for over 45% of the GDP and employing over 80% of the workforce. However, despite its size and importance, the SME sector has struggled to build global brands. Why is it so? One of the first things I feel is the fear of spends. Many take marketing to be a spending function, but this is not true. And with increasing digitization, you can undertake marketing activities now at a lower cost, as an increasingly digital world has created a level playing field between those with deep pockets and those with marginal spends. Big spenders still have the advantage, but they no longer have the decisive advantage. Other reasons include high interest rates in raising capital, restrictive lending policies, lack of collaterals. Then there may be a complex and time-consuming export process as well. Also, another myth is that brand can be created only through marketing or branding activities. In fact, there are two sides of the coin. First, how do you leverage marketing and branding to create a memorable brand? This is what I call as the pull factor. Second, how do you create a brand through market traction and product line? This is what I call as the push factor. And both pull and push factors should ideally complement each other to achieve optimal results. Today, I will focus on the pull factors, that is on the marketing and branding activities that you can undertake to support your global branding aspirations. The first thing I would say is that your communication should consciously work towards creating a strong brand identity. You have to understand and then articulate What is the USP of your product? What is that one thing that makes you stand apart? This value proposition should be a key driver in all formal and informal communication. And also your business development page. A successful example is that of Chumbak, which sells a wide range of colorful products ranging from stationery to merchandising to apparel. They have built their brand around the Make in India value proposition, and they offer unique products that reflect the Indian culture and heritage. Then there is consistency, which is key to building a strong brand identity. Your brand's visual elements like the logo, the imagery, etc., along with the messaging and the tone of voice should be clear, consistent, and engaging across all touch points. This helps increase your brand recognition and builds trust with your audience. Also, being authentic, genuine, and transparent in all your communication is as important as being honest in your business undertakings. Consumers give great emphasis to brands that are honest and transparent. So this was the very first point. Point number 2 is, and which I feel is most important thing to dwell upon today for all businesses, not just small businesses, is to build a strong digital presence. A robust digital or online presence is almost mandatory today. The pandemic only served to accelerate the digitization manifold. Digital platforms like a well-designed website, social media handles, powered by a full throttle digital marketing strategy, can help you reach a broader audience, improve your brand recognition, and also help you in generating leads. It can provide valuable insights into the global audiences, about their consumer behaviors, the preferences, the trends. So an Indian SME that has done well, in an example that comes to my mind is in the tea sector, Vadham teas. They offer high quality traditional Indian teas, and they have been able to develop a customer base in over 100 countries, and they have mainly used social media platforms and e-commerce websites. Also, digital marketing is perhaps the most cost-effective marketing tool available today. And SMEs can transcend their business pitch across the globe with limited budgets. Thirdly, leverage technology to wherever possible. It has multiple benefits. You can optimize cost, you can improve productivity, there is increased business agility and better customer experience. Not to talk about improved data security. Fourthly, participate in international trade fairs and exhibitions. It provides an excellent platform for SMEs to showcase their products and services to a global audience, meet potential customers, and establish business relationships. For example, the pharma companies have been doing this for a number of years now. Fifth, collaborate with established global brands. It provides SMEs with the opportunity to expand their global reach and access a new customer base. It also helps you gain knowledge about local consumer behavior, local regulations and business practices, and allows for shared resources and capabilities. All this can lead to cost savings and increased operational efficiencies. The example of Fizzy Goblet, the Indian footwear brand, it comes to my mind. It has positioned itself as handicrafted by artisans for the ultimate comfort. It collaborated with international fashion brands such as H&M and ASOS to showcase its traditional footwear designs to a global audience. Sixth, get innovative. Let's take the example of Paperboard, which adopted a unique aesthetic packaging style. That was not only eye-catchy, but it also ensured that the product was easy to carry and consume. Paperboard's packaging played a significant role in creating brand visibility and setting the product apart from its competitors. Finally, adapt to nuances of international markets. When Oyo Rooms expanded into China, it realized that unlike Indian consumers who preferred online transactions, many Chinese customers preferred offline bookings. So OYO had to re-engineer its business model and product offerings by providing options for offline bookings. Take another example of Zomato, which expanded successfully into several international markets by understanding local food preferences, customs, and dining behaviors. For instance, in countries like Portugal and Italy, where dining in the restaurants is more common, Zomato focused on restaurant reviews and restaurant discovery. So this is one side of the coin in terms of marketing-led pull-oriented pointers. Now let me quickly take two case studies in brief of two very different homegrown companies and the factors that made them into a global brand. The first example is that of Arvind Limited. It is one of the largest integrated textile and apparel companies in India and a global brand. Let's look at some of the reasons. Arvind entered into strategic partnerships with international brands like Tommy Hilfiger, Gap, US Polo, Arrow. These collaborations helped Arvind manufacture under license and expand its portfolio, enhancing its international reputation. Also, Arvind has been successful in marketing its products effectively. It has a very strong emphasis on their quality and sustainability. But a lot of their recent success is attributed to the strategic shift from offline to online presence and marketing thereafter. Then Arvind is also known for its robust supply chain, and it has developed a capacity to deliver large orders on time, making it a reliable choice for global customers. Another reason is that the organization has developed unique, high-quality products, which in any case is a critical step in creating a global brand. For example, they have pioneered the manufacturing of denim in India. They introduced a new denim weaving technology and established the third largest production capacity for denim globally. Finally, Arvind has also set up a strategic international manufacturing hub in countries like Ethiopia to tap into new markets and to take advantage of lower production costs. Now let's take the example of Dr. Reddy's Laboratories, one of the largest and most successful pharmaceutical companies in India, and also with a significant global presence. Let's analyze the factors that have contributed to its international success. The company has formed various partnerships with other pharmaceutical companies across the globe. These collaborations have helped Dr. Reddy access new markets, share risks, and leverage the strengths of their partners. Secondly, Dr. Reddy's has invested assiduously in human capital and in-house training and development to ensure its employees are well equipped to meet the challenge of the global pharmaceutical industry. Also, it has grown its global footprint through strategic acquisitions that not only allowed them to enter new markets, but also helped them gain access to new technologies and products. Another reason is that over the years, Dr. Reddy's has established a robust distribution network, which has spanned across many countries. This extensive network has become crucial in making their products available to a wide range of customers. The company is also successfully navigating its complex web of international regulations. And this is very crucial in the pharmaceutical industry. And finally, as expected for a pharma company, Dr. Reddy's has consistently invested in R&D and innovation to create new drugs and improve existing ones, leading to the development of a robust, high-quality product portfolio. Notably, Dr. Reddy's was one of the pioneers in India in focusing on production of generic drugs. The global demand for affordable, high-quality generic drugs has been on the rise, and Dr. Reddy's leveraged this trend effectively. So SMEs can do it, provided they are clear on the task that is cut out for them towards creating a global brand. They need to understand the different needs of their customers across different regions and offer products and services that cater to their specific requirements. Friends, before I wind up, let me recap some of the important pointers that I've spoken upon today, not necessarily in order of importance. Number one, the undeniable need to understand the target market, the competitive landscape, and the potential customers. Number two, the need to develop branding and communications which is in sync with the target audience and product highlights. Number three, the absolute need for absolute clarity on the go-to-market strategy, media planning, and budgets. Number four, no compromise at all on the product or service quality. Number five, adopting digitization and technology is a must. Number six, strategic partnerships with global players, distributors is an accelerator. Number seven, understand the trade laws and regulations of entry markets and protect your intellectual property rights through tightly knitted contractual agreements. Number eight, invest in skills and capacity building. And my final pointer, number nine, exceptional customer service is key to success. So friends, on the face of it, building a global brand for any small business may seem like a daunting task, but with the right strategies and initiatives, it is entirely possible. By understanding your niche and focusing on quality, investing in digital marketing, collaborating with global brands, and taking advantage of government initiatives, you can create brands that can compete on a global level. From the examples we have seen, that it is undoubtedly possible to establish successful global brands while retaining the essence of Indian culture and values. If they can do it, then why can't you? Thank you. I hope it was an insightful session. In case you need any help in creating or strengthening your brand, in developing your marketing and communication strategy or creatives, then please feel free to reach out to me. My email is raja.atul@gmail.com.